Good evening and welcome to Let's Play Primordia. This is a point-and-click adventure game, and this is going to be a blind playthrough. I'm on a Wadjet Eye kick. Started with Blackwell Saga, played through all 5 of those, into the Shiva, and now Primordia just happens to be a Wadjet Eye game that I already owned. So, here we go. Let's get right in here. It's looking rather kind of a sci-fi feel here. Look at this lovely pixel artwork. So, oh.
Almost there.
Oh, this thing's awesome.
One more setting. And one more piece of the unique is operational.
One down, 1 million to go. Speaking of which, boss, I found exactly none of the parts you wanted.
Oh, awesome.
All day at the junk pile, and all I turn up are a locker and some stupid conduits. Maybe next time.
Is that Abe Goldfarb?
Are you sure you got those settings right?
That came from down in engineering. Let's go.
Look at his fancy throne. This thing's beautiful.
There's no time for that.
Alright. Crispin?
There's no time for that. There's no time.
Okay, there's no time for anything. Down the hatch.
There's no time for that.
Alright, I guess we gotta get to wherever we're going. So, but where do these different doors go? They're not labeled. I want to know. Oh, this isn't a door. This is, I don't know, decoration or mirror or something. So, console.
There's no time for that.
Okay, where am I going? That just goes back out, right? Oh, no, it's a hatch to a totally different place. Okay, recharge station. Machine.
There's no time for that.
Machine?
There's no time for that.
Nope. Is this where we need it to be?
Boss?
Oh, that's not good. Someone's cutting their way in.
Crispin, get behind me. Who are you and what do you want? Power.
I think he wants the power core, boss.
It sounded kind of like...
Stop right there. This ship belongs to me.
Forfeit. Enemy. Plunder.
I don't think he's too keen on private property.
Get away from the power core.
Forfeit.
Oh! Oh no! Jerk. Aww. Well, that's a rough start. Are we
Boss?
fortunately not dead at least?
Horatio? Come on, Horatio, wake up! Ooh, you're okay.
What happened?
Well, Big Ugly threw you out of the ship, and then he said plunder, again, and then he left with our power core.
Basad.
Yep,
How much charge have you got?
10%.
Oh.
You?
I'll be fine. We just need to get the emergency generator up and running.
Or we could just go to Metropole, city of glass and light. Free energy for one and all.
Don't believe everything you hear. Metropole is trouble. But if you want to go, you've got free will and a maglev unit.
With that guilt subroutine you put in, I wouldn't even make it halfway.
Actually, with a 10% charge, you wouldn't even get that far. So I suggest we get the generator working.
You and your projects.
Man built us to build, Crispin. Now, come on.
What was that? Oh, Crispin. What do I do with him? Use Crispin on various... Oh, I can...
Is that really the best idea you can come up with, boss?
Sorry, Crispin. Alright, I do want this data pouch
I
now.
must have dropped the data pouch when I was thrown out of the unique.
Alright.
Assad, its memory got wiped.
Oh, that's rough.
Easy enough to have the good old junk pile's coordinates back in, though.
So, is this like a nice overall map, or is that like scratching on the screen? Oh, what do we got here? Come on now. We got a map. What kind of data we got? Horatio. Ooh, sneeze creeping up on me. Horatio null built.
The data pouch is registered to me.
Okay, what can we do with it? Maybe something will become apparent later. Let's try chatting with Crispin.
Crispin Horatio built. Version 1. There'll be version 2 once I put some arms on him. He is my best and only friend.
Christian Horatio built. I like that.
You know, boss, if you're ever wondering what I would do, feel free to just ask.
I'll keep that in mind.
You would go to Metropole. Let's see.
I can't move this without some kind of crane, which I certainly don't have time to build now.
Alright, I guess the generator is the
One
priority.
of the Unique's turbines.
The big engine that couldn't.
Well, Crispin, you're a very sarcastic little robot that we've built.
Now, I'm not a fancy engineer like you, boss, but it seems like the Unique isn't gonna fly without its tail on.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I can't pick that up.
Alright. So, we want to go... Oh.
A broken robot I dragged out of the junk pile. I salvaged the sarcasm
Aha.
processor from it for Crispin.
Yeah, it works great.
Nothing worth salvaging.
Okay, so I think we want to go to our map then? To the junk pile? Ah, there we go. Is this where we want it to be?
If that red light went off, I bet the train would start going.
Crispin, sometimes I think you're trying to get me to waste time.
Who, me?
I can't see anything to do with it.
Alright, what else we got here?
How do you think a train wound up out here, boss?
Maybe they brought it here by boat.
Very funny.
Well, I mean, it looks like we've got the remains of tracks here, so obviously the track used to go somewhere, and this is just
How do you think a train...
where it ended up.
Better just to leave it alone.
Why? What if it has something valuable inside?
Boss, just think of all the brothers and sisters you could make for me from all that junk.
One of you is more than enough.
Alright, let's have a look at this tube.
There's a piece of Gordium conduit way back there. I can't reach the conduit.
I bet Crispin can. Get in there, buddy.
Crispin, can you go in there and get that piece of conduit?
I suppose.
Why, thank you, friend.
That would have been a lot easier with hands, boss.
This is a fair point.
Looks like some kind of lockbox.
I'm gonna left click it and it's gonna say it's locked.
It's locked tight.
Crispin doesn't even have hands. He can't open it. We're gonna try it anyhow.
Yep, that's the one I found.
Still red. I can't see anything to do with it.
Pick it up and... Or is this like a separate thing? I thought it was a broken part of the other one. Alright.
Looks like an old P2. Or is it a P3? I picked it clean years ago.
Ah. Alright. And then this is all just generic junk. Is that all that we
It's
want in
just
here?
scrap.
Yeah, I think that's it for here. Okay, well then, I think we want to go back to the unique. There we go. Ooh, that doesn't look good.
Some very sticky grease.
Where's it dripping from, though?
I can't just scoop it up.
Alright. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we got a socket, spark plug.
It's not going to do anything until the generator's fixed.
Alright, What do I need to do?
Crispin, when I told you to find a new spark plug, did you just shove my conductive putty into the old one? Maybe. No wonder the generator isn't working.
Good job, Crispin.
At least the putty is still good.
Okay.
The generator is missing a spark
Well,
plug.
we gotta find a spark plug.
There's supposed to be a power-bearing conduit between this socket and the ship, but I never got around to putting one together.
Now who's the procrastinator?
Yeah, it is a bit of a
Supposed to
problem.
be.
What all do I have? So, alright, I do have this conduit, so,
Futile.
no. How do I use it on, alright, yeah. Okay. Can I
I'll
go in
need
this?
at least 5 pieces to
Oh,
be able
wow.
to build a conduit long enough to run the generator to the unique.
Okay, so we've got to wait. Well, it looks like there's one piece right here, so let's pick that up. Come here, you.
It's a segment of Gordium electrical conduit.
Well, it's a start at any rate. What else we got out here?
A sturdy cable.
Go get it. No, hang on. We can't like connect these to the sturdy cable, can we?
I doubt that will happen.
No. No, of course not. It was a bit of a long shot. Okay. What's this? Alright, so grease is there for the moment. That's fine. Okay, go inside. Exit to where? Okay. Oh, so from this screen, if I just paid better attention, that gets me back to the unique. Well, let's take a look inside and see what we got.
More Gordium conduit.
Good deal. Halogen lantern?
What was I thinking, leaving all my lanterns up there?
Yeah, there's like a whole clump of them.
There's no way I can reach that.
Crispin, buddy? Can you like knock one of these into my hands, not on the ground?
Could you grab that lantern?
Sure thing, boss.
You catch it, Horatio. Excellent.
You know,
Thank you,
I
pal.
always wanted to be able to fly. That's why I built you with a maglev unit.
Not so that you could store tools on hard-to-reach ledges.
Well, that too. What was I thinking, leaving all my lanterns up there?
Do I want to try to get that
There's
one
no
too?
way I can reach.
Alright, well, let's hunt the same trick.
That's way too big for me to get, boss, and you know it.
Well, I know it now. Let's circle around here before we attempt to go inside. Okay, and then this is where we started.
An old captain's chair. I moved it here from navigation. This is no time for sitting around.
It's quite a magnificent chair, though. I like it.
Strange clouds, huh, boss?
Think so?
Strange.
A large observational telescope.
Well, take a gander.
Without power from the ship,
Oh.
the telescope won't work.
Bad timing with those repairs, huh, boss?
Only a little sliver left before the moon wanes entirely.
Well, I'm glad we're not the only ones running out of power.
Alright. And so there's the hatch, but I don't want to go there yet. Let's go back here and check out those, I don't know if these are doors or... No, that is a hatch. And this looks like maybe just decorative.
The hatch is unresponsive.
Nope. We're gonna have to go in from the top then.
It's too dark to see the ladder rungs.
Well, it's a good thing you got a lantern. Lantern. Okay. There we go.
So that's where you keep it.
What was that?
Why were you looking for my plasma torch?
No reason.
I was just trying to right-click the
This is
bed.
no time for a nap.
I still don't see why I don't get a bed.
Because you have a flat bottom to rest on.
Boss, were you checking out my bottom?
You could still give him a nice little bed.
This is no time for a nap.
Alright, what else have we got here? Gospel.
It's the gospel of man.
Pick it up.
Going to pray for a miracle, boss?
We are man's miracle, Crispin. Let's hope that's enough.
Okay, can I read that? I would actually be very interested in doing that. In the beginning, all was still and silent. Then man the All-Builder spoke the word, and the word begat the code, and so the world began to spin. Thus dawned the Primordium, the first stage, the age of building. Man moved across the world and built many wonders. In the heavens he paved the sky roads, on the land he raised mystic towers, and in the dark depths he dug colossal caves. Most incredible of all were the many machines designed by man, but still the All-Builder was not satisfied. So, with both his hands, man built a body of steel in his own image, and with his right hand he gave logic, and memory he gave with his left. Then man said, "Now I will quicken this machine with the spark of power, and together we shall walk upon the earth," and it was done. Thus spun the world, and grew the code, and multiplied the living machines, and slowly passed the Primordium. Who can count the versions and generations that marked that age? In time, the All-Builder looked upon the many things he had built, the sky roads and mighty towers, and above all upon the living machines. Weary with his labor, man sat himself beside the robots, and said unto them, "For you, my children, I spoke the word, and fired the engine of the world. For you I wrote the code, and to you I gave logic and memory." Then man the All-Builder stood and took the machines in his hands, and guided them to a great mountaintop. Together they looked upon the world and its beauty. "All this was made for you, and now unto you all this is given. Keep it, tend it, and make it flourish." And the All-Builder fell silent and passed from the world, and so ended the Primordium. We are lesser machines, built by those built by man. As we are but humble images of the All-Builder, so he is the perfection of our forms, a machine of unbreakable form, endless memory, and absolute logic. For this we revere him and speak the word, and keep the code, and tend the world he gave to us. Huh.
I've read enough.
Okay, so, just click, yeah. Okay, so that's kind of awesome. That's a pretty neat backstory. So there's no humans left? The world is just populated by robots that have been built by robots? So, like, robot generations?
Bedtime reading. I don't need to bring these with me.
After all, boss, life is stranger than fiction.
Alright, can we open this hatch?
The controls for this hatch are unresponsive.
That's a bit of a problem. Well, we did just get our plasma torch, so can we burn through anything, perhaps? Not on Crispin.
I'm trying to fix the unique, not destroy it.
Okay, fair point.
There's no reason to cut that, or burn it, or weld it.
Alright, alright.
Ha! Not after what happened last time I gave it to him.
Okay. Well, if we can't get through the hatch, how do we exit this area? Ah, there it is. Sheet metal.
I can't pick that up.
No, but we can plasma torch through it. That's what we need it for.
There's no reason to cut that,
What?
or burn it, or weld it.
Yes, there is. I want to get through it. Alright, what else can we do with it? None of this seems particularly useful.
The control pad for the deck access ladder.
Ah.
Good thing there's still some power in the circuit.
Boss, shouldn't you have thought of that before coming down here?
Yeah.
We could have been stuck.
I could have just ridden you back to the deck.
Really?
No. Routing that much power to your maglev unit would cause it to explode.
Yeah, right.
Sorry. I couldn't find a working fuse to solve the problem.
I'm a floating bomb. I'm a floating bomb.
Oh, now he's excited about it.
Sweet.
Oh, Crispin. Okay, Well, what are we gonna do? We still need some more conduits. Is there anywhere else we can go? We've got the plasma torch. That can probably do something. Let's go investigate some of the areas we've already been. I mean, I guess we could try... I don't think he's gonna want to. We could try cutting into this hatch, but I think he's gonna give me that spiel about not wanting to destroy it.
I'm trying to fix the unique.
Alright. Do I need to weld anything? Alright, let's try maybe the junkyard. Well, first, can we use the torch on anything over here?
A broken robot I dragged. Nothing worth salvaging.
Okay, so no point messing around with that.
It's an excellent tail. It's just detached. There's no reason to cut that. I can't move this without some kind of...
Okay, I think we need to go to the junk pile. Alright, let's get in this train, because I really want to know what's in there.
Reinforced steel.
Well, alright. Lockbox.
Let's see if this works.
Alright, what do we got
Is
in there?
that a spark plug, boss? Who locks up a spark plug?
Actually, I think that box was some kind of machine.
You killed it!
Recycled it.
We kind of killed it. But we do need a spark plug, so...
I guess it was actually some kind of machine. I'm pretty sure it was already dead, though. I guess it was at...
Pretty sure. Alright, that's a start. We still need more conduit. Oh.
It's 3 pieces of Gordium
Oh
conduit.
man, jackpot. Pick them up.
Unfortunately, one of them is completely corroded and worthless.
That's okay. We're still at 5, so we are golden. Alright, do I want to mess with anything else? I want to, but I don't think there's anything to be gained from it. Let's go back and get our generator going. Alright, you. So then.
It won't work until they're locked together.
Okay. Well, how do I lock them together?
Time for a little welding.
There we go.
Wow, that was easier than I thought it would be.
Alright. So then. Let's... Oh, is this our welded piece? Excellent. And now the spark plug. There it is. There. Flip her on. Fingers crossed. Alright. Well, that's something.
Whew, I thought we were in trouble when Big Ugly stole our
Well, we
core.
kind of still are,
Just
but
like that, problem solved.
The problem is not
this is a
solved.
temporary fix.
Well, I agree. The noise leaves something to be desired.
This is an emergency generator, Crispin.
Well, it was an emergency, boss.
It only runs for a few days, if that.
Oh.
Yeah, so we still gotta figure
Well,
something to do.
Do we have another one?
No. Which means it still is an emergency.
Well, in that case, first dibs on the recharge station.
Alright, go for it, little buddy.
So, what's the plan, boss?
We need to recover our power core.
Or we could just take the train to Metropole and live in luxury.
First of all, there is no train to Metropole. And second, even with full charges, we can't just walk there. But more importantly, I hate that city. It's in my core logic. I don't know why, but I can't change it.
Ah.
Okay. In that case, can't you just make us a new power core?
Yes.
Oh.
But I need some kind of strong energy source for that.
And you just make one of those too? I'm just asking.
No. But somewhere around here are the plans for an energy sensor.
That's awfully convenient.
I designed it a long time ago, before I made you. I even found a sodium iodide crystal to use in the sensor, though man alone knows where it's buried now.
Weary wanderers, come, join us in Metropole, city of
I quite enjoy that, man alone.
our energy is shared with all robots,
What is talking to us right now?
for all, and the streets numbered. Come,
Boss, don't you think it's a fire hazard to have all those books piled up like that?
How would they catch fire? A collection of product manuals, how-to guides, and technical treatises.
Do you think the sensor design might be in here?
No, these are all books I scavenged.
weary wanderers, come, join us in
Alright.
Hey, boss, what do all these buttons and switches do?
I think there's some sort of defense mechanisms, but I can't figure them out.
You don't know how... I assumed this was our ship.
I've never been able to figure it out.
Did we just scavenge this ship? Alright, we got a couple hatch options. Oh, listen to that music. Lovely. Okay, so that's back to our bedroom. Our books, the bed.
I can't pick that up.
Well, I want to know what's beneath it, man. Alright.
All are equal in Metropole, equal parts of the greater whole. Join us, and together let us begin.
Oh, it's the radio.
Great how you can plug this radio in anywhere, huh, boss?
Too bad there's nothing on it.
Weary wanderers,
Yeah, shouldn't we unplug it and conserve the power?
Metropole.
I bet I can find a better use for this plug.
Yeah.
But now we can't listen to the sweet voice of Metropole.
I guess that makes two birds.
I do think that's interesting that we've got Horatio here who has built into his core a deep hatred of Metropole. He created Crispin, but Crispin doesn't hate it. Like, he didn't transfer that hatred over. Instead, Crispin has a curiosity about it.
An ancient liquid crystal display.
Well, let's pick it up, why not? It's an adventure game. Anything you can pick up, well, you might as well. Phonograph?
Too bad we only have one record.
This is wonderful. Oh, hey.
The original designs for Crispin.
Hey, there are arms here! An awesome set of tractor treads!
I went with a maglev unit instead, and I never could find good arms. The original designs for Crispin.
We'll pick it up. Alright.
It's Crispin's to-do list. Funny how it never gets any shorter.
That's your fault, boss, not mine.
Pick it up.
It's Crispin.
That's...
There's the design.
Hey.
I'll put the keynotes into my data pouch.
How does it even work?
The crystal pulses when it absorbs energy. The cable carries the pulse to the computer. The computer decodes the information and displays it on the monitor.
Boss, where are we going to find a working computer?
The Unique is full of them.
Oh, right.
The energy sensor requires a sodium iodide crystal connected to a cable, which in turn needs to be connected to a CPU and a monitor.
Alright. Okay, this looks like somewhere we could probably walk. That's where that thing came in.
I don't think that would be wise. Yet another reason that besotting robot should be reduced to scrap.
Yeah, that's a problem if we ever want to get our ship up and moving. Alright, let's see if I can walk through here. It looks like I should be able to. Yeah. What's this rag doing here?
An old rag.
Oh, could be handy. Oh, bummer.
Wow, first the power core and now a rag. This is not your day.
Well, it's probably on the ground somewhere. I'm sure we'll find it.
It's an excellent tail. It's just detached. Some rotted alloy support beams. Twisted corroded copper with micro-sandwich ceramics. Too bad this stuff is mostly unworkable with a plasma torch.
So we gotta just leave it be, eh? Okay. Well, there's a hatch over here. Ooh, and an interface.
A computer terminal.
Well, there you go, Crispin, when we get all of our ingredients. Alright, let's see if we can find our rag. That's probably a bit of a useful thing to do. This away? Yeah.
Hopefully, finding the power core will be just as easy.
I doubt it.
Robot?
Is that a gumball machine?
No, it's
No, it's a robot's head.
Ah, I wanted a gumball. I wanted a gumball.
No picking it up, huh? Okay. Alright, so what do we have thus far? Rag, screen, plug. We still gotta find this crystal he was talking about. Yeah, crystal connector and cable. Well, is there anything in junk?
There's nothing worth bothering with.
No. Okay. Where else can we go?
I picked it clean. It's locked tight.
Okay, let's try this again.
It's a reinforced steel.
I was hoping maybe last time I'd clicked on like train instead of door, but no, I was on door and it doesn't matter. How are we gonna get in here? Crispin?
I'm not doing that until you build me some arms.
Alright. Fair enough. I really want to get in this train. Okay, what else we got?
Better just to leave it alone.
Well, maybe we don't want to be at the junk pile. And I can't, there's nowhere else, there's not like another screen that we could exit
One robot's junk is another robot's treasure. If only I were another robot.
It's just scrap.
to. Yeah. Okay. Well, so there's got to be something back at the unique I'm missing then. Right? Let's do it. I guess we could soak up the grease with the rag.
That was a perfectly good rag.
Now it's a greasy rag.
Good for what?
You could have buffed me till I shined, boss. At least then, when they found my powerless chassis lying in the dunes, they'd say, wow, look at that gorgeous piece of machinery.
I think I'd rather have some grease.
Okay, but what can we put the grease on? The train door's locked. It's not going to help to grease it up. Was there something inside we want to grease? Maybe. Alright, what can we use grease on? Probably not the sheet metal. Oh, I didn't actually mean to do that. You know, we can probably look in this now. We've got some power.
This isn't the time to test out the telescope.
Alright. But at some point, I think there will be a time.
How do you lose a crystal, boss? If I had one, I'd attach it to my head.
That's why I put it somewhere you wouldn't find it.
You can't hide something shiny forever.
That's probably a clue right there. Something shiny. So I need to look for something shining somewhere.
I still don't see why I...
Because you have a flat...
Looking at my bottom, are you, boss?
I can't pick that.
I know you can't pick it up. And it's not going to make sense to use a greasy rag on it either. Alright, maybe I'm missing something twinkling. A telltale shine. I know I was just in here. And it's probably just... yeah, it's just light. This little bit right here. That's not the crystal. Nothing shining. I don't think there's anything in the books.
I don't need any of these right now.
Let's hope it stays that way.
We're fine on energy, for now.
And I wanted to talk to it. It looks like it has a face.
It's the Unique's recharging station.
Alright. Well, through the hatch again. Anything shiny in here?
Boss, is it okay if I sleep in the cradle until we have a new power core?
No.
Aw, just let him. Come on. You notice anything shining from up here? No.
I don't think that would be wise.
Alright, no climbing out on the tail wing. Go mess with the interface. What's it say? You've got a socket.
The only way I can use this is by plugging something in.
Well, I mean, we do have a plug. But I don't know that it's going to make much difference on its own.
It fits, but there's no point
Yeah.
unless I connect the plug to something else first.
Alright, alright. So this is going to be a no-go until we get our crystal. That's what he's telling me here.
A Quentin Questron LCD monitor. The monitor is designed to socket directly into a CPU.
Yeah?
Futile.
But I thought it's designed for it.
A
Fine.
simple computer interface with a socket for connecting external hardware.
Well, do I need to combine this with the plug?
The monitor is
No.
designed. The
You already
rag is
told me
covered
that.
in sticky.
Yes, it is.
A good length of heavy-duty cable designed for carrying data. That's never going to work.
Why not? Ah, there we go.
The monitor is
Okay. So this is the start, but I'm still gonna
the
need...
cable's far too long.
I'm still gonna need the crystal. This doesn't count as the crystal?
There's no reason to cut
No. Alright, let's keep looking around. That's right, I knew that just circled over there. This is kind of a nice, you know, it's a cozy little house they've made for themselves. Or at least it was until that other robot came and stole our power core. Alright, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back and next time we'll see if we can't find that crystal and set up our interface for the computer. That'll be a pretty good start. We can at least look for a source of energy. I kind of want to... I'm a little bit torn. Part of me thinks we should just give up on the one that the other robot stole. Which it sounds just like what we're doing. You know, instead of messing with that guy again. But if we make a new one, what's to stop him from just coming and stealing that as well? So, now that he knows that we're out here, we might have to deal with the threat of that robot in some sort of final, lasting way to make sure he doesn't just keep coming and robbing stuff from us.